RGBeast Computers specializes in how they look. The way they look, you won't find anywhere else. And I'm sure of it. Sure, you can go find a computer that still looks nice and looks decent, but if you want something like this, you won't find it anywhere. You have to come to me. And we love to be able to put that extra into your computer so that it is one in a million, so that it's not just something on the shelf that everybody has. So I started this company because I, at the time when VR came out, wanted to get into it, but like most people, didn't know where to start. When virtual reality first came out, there wasn't, you had to have a computer to do it. Obviously we have headsets today where you can get along with no computer, but when it first came out, you had to have a computer to do it. And so I went in, did a lot of research, invested a lot of time to be able to put a computer together to be able to run the VR. There's a lot of customization you either don't get or don't have with a pre-built or anywhere else. There's little things like CPU contact frames that go and replace the stock brackets on your motherboard, and that will in turn get you better temperatures and overall better performance. On top of the fact that we can add in fun things to your computer that you just don't get, like screens to manage your temperatures and see what's going on, or extra lighting or GPU support brackets, you name it. We can do it. If you can imagine it, we can create it. So a lot of people, when they buy a computer, you don't know necessarily what you need in a computer, you just know what you need it to do. And that's where we'll help you. We will message with you to figure out what the computer is going to be used for, whether that's a simulator, whether that's for video editing, whether you're streaming, it doesn't matter. We will build a computer specifically to what you will use it for. Whether you want a white one, whether you want a black one, whether you play off Ethernet, whether you play off Wi-Fi, whether you want extra RGB or no RGB. All of these things we will take into consideration and help you so that the computer is the best for what you need. Another benefit of going through us versus anywhere else in that choice is we will not only build your computer, but we pre-install Windows and we pre-install all of the drivers for the video card, motherboard, BIOS, RAM, all of that, so that when you truly get it, it is a plug and play experience. Anywhere else, you are going to have to figure out, how do I download my drivers for the Wi-Fi so that I can even update the computer so that I can use it? And that would be on you to figure out. We take care of all of that so that you don't have to. Yeah, people always are asking me, what's the turnaround time? If you were to put in an order today with us, it takes about a week to, have the order put in, have all the parts come in, have it built and ready to be picked up. That can depend based on availability of certain parts that you choose, but generally speaking, it's about a week from today if you were to put your order in today. Yeah, so obviously, if you want to use, a card, we take Venmo, Cash App, all the mainstream, forms of payment out there. But we also work with a company here in Utah called Acima, and they are a finance company, but they also have a cool program available, and a lot of people go with it because of it. If you get approved for it, you can pay off the computer in up to 3 months and pay no interest. And that's just kind of cool in my opinion, because now computers can be an added expense, can be an expense that you're not necessarily prepared for. They can be a little expensive, and to have to pay that cost up front can be expensive. Acima also does offer financing up to 12 months, and then interest would apply. So I do suggest to opt for that 3-month route so that you're not paying any interest. But if you do want to go with a finance route and pay interest, they do have those routes available as well. Another reason to go with us is this is my passion in life. I started a company doing this because it's what I love. If you go anywhere else, you're just not going to get that. It's somebody it's their job, and I get that it's my job too, but it's their 9 to 5. It's what they're doing solely to make money. I started a company specifically doing this and have been doing it for years because I really love it. I love the opportunity to build something that's going to bring joy or help someone. And so that in itself is going to be way more worth it in my end, or in my opinion, because I build every computer as if it were my own, and I will put that passion and time into your build.